Yo, what's happening? It's your boy Papa Dope back with another video. And I got one question to ask y'all, right? What's the strongest drug on the market right now? Cocaine, weed, fentanyl, heroin. What y'all think it is? What is the strongest drug on the market right now? Let me tell you. Sugar. Sugar kills more people than all them drugs that I just named. And you wanna know how? This gonna blow your mind. Just cause they say that drugs is illegal and sugar is legal makes you not think. Sugar is 10 times stronger than cocaine. You can look it up right now. They've done plenty of studies of that. Sugar is in everything. Why? Because they want to kill you. They want to keep you sick. When you're dealing with millions of people, you must understand, just because you may be young and it don't affect you now, but every day somebody loses their life to sugar. Every day somebody loses their life to sugar. That shit ain't ketchup. Sugar is in any and everything in your refrigerator and in your cabinets because they done fooled you. They told you that sugar is legal, even though this shit is 10 times stronger than cocaine. See, it's easy to trick people when you are the one that's running everything. Don't you know the people that work for the FDA that approve these foods and different things? These motherfuckers buy stocks into these foods that they say is okay for us to eat. Bro, we are guinea pigs, bro. And I tell you all the time, I tell people all the time, just because, you don't have a gun or a knife and, people think that's when you murder somebody or you kill somebody with a gun or a knife or whatever the case may be. No. If you got a pantry full of sugar, cookies, Oreos, all this bullshit, if you feed your kids this shit, you will kill them. You're just doing it slowly, and you're doing it without knowing it. See, that's the real killer. You're doing it without knowing it, right? Sugar's in everything, and the crazy part is these people they done fooled us like a motherfucker, and people don't look at it like that. Man, sugar take people out every day. You know what I'm saying? And this is the thing, right? And I always say this too. If you follow me, you done heard me say this a couple times. It's just like this here. I'm gonna tell you another trick. Who is the biggest drug dealer? Who the biggest drug dealer? You think it's the mob? You think it's the niggas in the streets or whoever in the streets, or you think it's the Italians? You think it's whoever? Who is the biggest drug dealer in the world? You give up? Walgreens, CVS. Let me tell you how they tricked us with that. You've seen this shit in so many movies where the son is out in the streets, just like on BMF, and out in the streets getting street money. We call that dirty money. Our mamas, we call that dirty money. That dirt, don't bring that dirty money up in my house. I ain't paying my bills with this dirty money. You sold drugs and made that money. But these same people that'll tell you don't come up in their house with that dirty money because you sold drugs, or turn around and send you to the drug store. Think about that for a minute, bro. Think about how your grandma and your mama done been fooled and tricked to say, nah, I don't want that drug money, but to send you to the drug store. Those the biggest drug dealers because they flipped it on you. Think about that for a minute. They make billions of dollars, and here your son coming up in here with $800, and you don't want it. You see how easy it is to control people? When you control what people know, you can control their actions. This is why nothing will never change, right? Because they control what you know. 3 things that'll never change, ever. I don't care how technology go. Prisons, schools, and religion. 3 things that'll never change. Everything else around you, cars driving by themselves, 18-wheeler driving by themselves. They got drones and shit dropping off packages, delivering. Everything is changing according to technology. Not prisons, not religion, and not schools. Because these are the three things, right? These are the three things that captures your reality and puts you in a box. These are the three things that puts you in bondage and you don't know it, right? Let me go back and recap what I just said. Sugar. They told you drugs is illegal, even though they sell them. Drugs is illegal, even though sugar is 10 times addictive than cocaine. But sugar is legal, and they put it in everything. Sugar is in everything. And I said this, if you're a parent and you got a pantry full of nothing but snacks and cookies and Twinkies and shit, you a killer. You're just doing it slowly. But it ain't your fault. Because if you listen to everything they tell you, then you're falling right into the like I tell y'all, we say this shit fucked up, but to them it's going according to plan. Now that's how sugar goes. Drugs. Don't come up in my house with that drug money. You went out there on them streets and sold drugs. I don't want that dirty money. But these same people that don't want that drug money will send you to the drug store, the ones who sell more drugs than any and everybody. You see how that goes? You think that ain't drugs. Why? Because they told you that. Pharmacy comes from the word pharmaceutical, right? Anytime you mixing potions and herbs together, right? So what I'm trying to explain to you is this, right? They control your scarcity. If I gave you the pill that came from that herb, you'll take the pill before you take the herb because you're programmed to do it. This ain't nothing but a receiver. I'm gonna keep telling y'all this. This is simple. If I brought you up on drugs, meaning, why you think they call them drugs? Oh my God. Anyway, if I brought you up on saying take pills, don't take herbs. See, you got foreign people that's in other countries, they take herbs. They don't fuck with the pills. But in America, you already know this is a testing ground. So you so conditioned to take pills before herbs, even though that pill is made from that herb. You conditioned, bro. So if they tricked you with sugar, if they tricked you with, drugs, and you don't think they tricked you with religion? So because when it comes to religion, they just come on, bro. Come on, bro. I'm gonna give y'all one more nugget and I'm gonna let y'all go. Rite Aid, right? That's another pharmaceutical company. And I'm gonna say this too. Companies like the pharmaceutical companies, Pfizer, right? They've been in business for over 150 years. Worth over $120 billion. But ain't cured a motherfucking thing. Think about that. Now, Rite Aid. Why they call it Rite Aid? R-I-T-E, right? Not R-I-G-H-T. R-I-T-E is a rite. A rite is where rituals are performed because that is the root for, that's a root word for ritual. That's what Rite Aid means. It's a ritual. And anytime there's ceremonies, there's rituals. So when you think of Rite Aid, think of rituals. They're not gonna tell you that. They not gonna explain this to you. Why you think Walgreens got the that bowl with the pasta and mortar? That's how you crunch up herbs. Haitians, that's what we do. We crunch up herbs and we crunch up garlic and all this stuff and we cook with it. Or people crunch up herbs and they use it. See, they made you think that witches, and some witches are negative, I ain't gonna lie. But they made you thought that all witches was negative because in the Roman days, when they was converting everybody over to Christianity, the witches was the ones that were still using potions and herbs. They didn't want that. They want you to use they drugs. So what they did, matter of fact, go look up the witch trials. So they made all witches seem bad. You gotta remember, everything has a positive and negative. Not all things are bad. They make you think voodoo bad. How can voodoo be bad if that's something that we use as far as our ancestors? They just don't want you to use it. You could use it for good, you could use it for bad. They use that shit on us every day and we don't even know it. That's another video. But what I'm trying to explain to y'all is this, right? All in a nutshell, right? He who controls this controls your life. It's just like we dealing with ins and outs. If it don't go in, it ain't coming out. It's as simple as that. I say this all the time. If you don't know how to fly a plane, you can't fly because you have no input on it, no intel. You haven't been taught. If you look at the Matrix, what he said, come on, let's fight. He said, I don't know Kung Fu. What they did, they downloaded it in his brain. Then he said, I know Kung Fu. Come on, man, you got to go watch The Matrix again. The Matrix ain't a movie, that's a documentary. That's why it's so powerful. But I'm trying to explain to y'all is this. Start using this. These colonizers, right, done came here and made us adapt and converted us into Europeans. They converted us to Europeans. And I tell y'all all the time, that's just like converting a lion to a hyena. You're a lion. You're not a hyena. But he who controls this controls you. Start using this, bro. Stop taking what they've told you and the shit that you was taught. Redissect it. But you gotta be a why person. If you're not a why person, you're gonna go for whatever they throw at you. If you ain't gonna ask why this, why I gotta do this, why? If you don't do that, you locked in box. You can't help me, you can't help your family, you can't help your damn self. So with that being said, man, y'all share this video, like, comment, and subscribe. Alright? Make sure y'all go to ubuntuapparel.com. And like I tell you all the time, man, in order for you to be found, you must first be lost. Come on now, this class, baby, we finna get it in. Alright? So go look up the stuff I told you. Don't take my word, go look it all up and you'll see for yourself. And put the comments on the bottom of this video, because everybody be reading, okay? I'll get with y'all on the next video. Peace.